We would like to congratulate the Michael G. Groote Pain Clinic as the 2019 Partnership Award recipients in recognition of their outstanding commitment to collaboration for the benefit of the health and well-being of our Indigenous peoples. Deduata Desna's primary care team and specialists from the Michael G. Groote Pain Clinic have provided our first culturally safe, patient-centered chronic pain management clinics at both of our locations in Hamilton and Brantford. Chronic pain patients will be empowered to improve daily functioning, productivity, and an overall quality of life through accessing this program.
To me, it's one of the greatest examples of partnership that I've been able to experience in my career in this role in the last little bit, to really see people come together at a table, talk about an issue and a concern that we both were passionate about, and how we might provide solutions in addressing that, and how we might also continue to work forward in the future is really encouraging. It started off as a partnership and really become more of a family. This relationship has been beneficial both ways, and it's really something that I'm quite excited about. I'm also really proud of my team and sort of taking this opportunity and really supporting the team through it, and also growing the knowledge of us as a clinic has made us better today than we were when we started, for sure.
Hi.
Hi, Angela. Hi.
Good. Hello.
I work with Angela very closely to coordinate a training session for their health professionals. And so they all came here with all of our health professionals, and so that they could then take that back into their own communities. We're kind of putting them into a hospital program where there was a lack of some of their own culture that was important. To have that happening in their own environment feels safer. I went through the cultural safety, I went through to some conferences and things where I learned more, realizing that we're making a difference, but we also realize that they are helping us and they're helping our health professionals to understand what those needs are.
I've been in healthcare for almost 30 years. Hamilton Health Sciences for the last 29 years, and I think because as a clinical manager, I'm responsible for the people who care for the people. It gives me great pleasure to support a team of health professionals who actually provide the care to patients, to make sure that they work in a safe place, that they have the resources that they need, and that they get to practice the craft that they've committed their lives to. This opportunity to have a collaboration is not like anything else. Without Angela's team approaching us, would we have had the same successes if we wasn't both teams coming to the table and deciding what it is that we can provide that would help the community. And so thanking Angela and her team to service a population of people that we wouldn't be able to serve and do it better than if we tried to do it individually.
The challenge in looking after the First Nations patients is the long legacy of not just pain, but the suffering that they've had. And so I've been very passionate about it. I grew up in India, which was a country that was colonized. And so to some extent, coming out of that country, I understand very little of what the Indigenous population went in Canada, but I do understand colonization. So I was naturally attracted to working in those communities, and I have always believed care should be closer to home. And I felt it would be important for me to actually go and work in those clinics. So I did, I think, 3 clinic days, worked with the staff who are outstanding. And I think it'll continue because of the leadership and the health professionals. It's an incredible honor for us. But I think the people who should be honored are Angela and her team. Because at the end of the day, we were just a conduit to what they wanted. So this award should really go to her. It should go to our staff, and it should go to the leadership at Hamilton Health Sciences, that they could see this partnership was an integral part of the success.